All right, man. This is hella funny to me, man. Apparently, uh, Pro Football Talk, Fair Use had Ben Johnson on, and he took another shot at Jared Goff, which is hilarious, dog. I feel this is hilarious, man. This rivalry is about to get fun. I love it. I love the pettiness. But let's listen to what Ben Johnson had to say.
Penei Sewell looked like he was ready to throw a pass, and it is very rare for an offensive lineman to throw a pass.
The best part of that was he threw a dime every single time in practice. We probably took that for 3 weeks, and it was a dime. It was better than some other people.
Right.
Jared, Goff. He's pretty darn good throwing on the move. So he's a freak.
I like it. Well, you know, when we
Petty, he said he was better than other people. Jared Goff throwing on the move. It's the second time that he got at Jared Goff's, inability to be mobile or his immobility. You know, it's the second time that he got at that. Now, a lot of Lions fan, man, I like it. I don't like when people talk shit when they up or they beat you, and talk shit before the game, for the football snap, for the ball go up for the tip. Before they read the national anthem, pop your shit then. Yeah, pop your shit. I love it. I love that he being petty. I love it. Because a lot of us said the same thing about Jared Goff, and now that he no longer bonded to the team, this is what a lot of us been saying about Jared Goff. And what hurt Jared Goff is had he played in the 90s or early 2000s, this wouldn't have been an issue. But when every quarterback that's coming to Detroit is running over us and beating us, and our quarterback can't even, roll out for 2 steps without tripping over his feet, that become an issue. But ultimately, he's going to last longer because he ain't taking the punishment that these mobile quarterbacks is taking. So this is letting you know kind of like, hey, he's saying that he's limited. Jared Goff pretty much is limited to him. Is limited his play calling with the Caleb Williams jab, where he said, well, Caleb is mobile and I never had that before. And we already know you ain't been nowhere calling plays but Detroit. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I like it. I like it, bro. Like, I like people that talk shit. I like bring that back to sports. All that humble, all that humble shit. Kill it. Kill it. All that. Let's be humble. Let's be friends. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Nah, man. Talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, he basically saying that, hey, man, I was limited because of this guy, Jared Goff. Now, John Morton get to come in here and really, put himself in the upper echelon of offensive coordinators around the NFL and say, okay, he couldn't do this with Jared Goff. Look what I can do with Jared Goff. Or it might be, oh, man, look what Ben Johnson really did with Jared Goff. He did the impossible because John Morton can't do shit with him. So that could be the case. But, ultimately we'll see. But, yeah, I like the pettiness, make the rivalry that much better. Probably going to make it a primetime game. And it just let you know how you really feel. When they do that little fake laugh and you laugh, they talk shit, they might do a little joke about you at work or joke about you. That mean there's some truth to it. That's that passive aggressive shit that you see out here in the real world. That they do at the workplace and all this, passive aggressive shit. And then when you call it out, you're the bad guy. That's all that was. That was passive aggressive. That's corporate. That's capital. That's business. Working class America 101. I know it. That he pretty much letting people know that Jared Goff limited his offense. And guess what? He ain't gotta say it. That's one thing about it, man. I found out about life. You ain't gotta say it. Listen to me. You ain't gotta say it. Your work will speak for yourself. He go to Chicago and they do great things. And they do great things in Chicago. they'd be like, damn, you know what, man? Goff really held that offense back. Look how much more he did with Caleb Williams in that offense. And when he get a quarterback that can move, and that's what's gonna be said. You ain't gotta say it. But this let you know a little bit about his personality. He's a cocky SOB. You probably could see why somebody else, you could probably see why somebody didn't give him an opportunity. His little smart aleck, passive aggressive little asshole. You can see how he can rub people the wrong way. I like it, but you can see why he can rub a lot of people the wrong way. You can see why he alienated a lot of people. You can see why nobody let that dog out the cage. Even though all the talent and how smart he was, you can see why a lot of people probably shy away from dealing with Ben Johnson. You can see it. You can see it. You can see why people to be like, this personality is, he's an asshole. I like it though. From one fellow asshole to another, there's different levels to asshole. You got just dick people that's dicks. You got kind of funny assholes. Like, yeah, it's true, but it's funny. You can kind of see why nobody let that dog out the cage. I get it. I get it. I really do get it. You can see why a guy like Dan Campbell like him. You be like, I like this little asshole. But guess what? All that accountability that come with being a coach, that's going to fall on him. All that accountability that come with being a coach is going to fall on him. So we'll see how he deal with it. I think he'll do just fine. But, Jared Goff, you got to motivate Jared Goff. And maybe a little message there to Brown Holmes. Might be a message there to Brown Holmes. Told you get rid of this motherfucker. So now, the offseason's about, Jared Goff. Yeah, the season ended. He had some turnovers and all that. But it seemed like this guy limited me. I told him, let's play Hendon. It's like, no, but hey, yeah, I mean, I a lot of people get mad, but I like the gamesmanship. So many people taking the high road, in the corporate. Man, let's get back to rivalries and beefs and, stop signing each other's jerseys and praying with each other after games. Let's get back to some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to some real masculinity, competition type shit. I love it, bro. Make a rivalry a fucking rivalry again. So thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $, CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon. Well, all the places that's inside the link tree. Peace.